Hey friends, it's Pluggo's Playbook for the Hive. It's week 4, college football season. Do I sound a little bummed? Because I am. Notre Dame, come on. Come on. That's a game we had to have. We had to have it, and we blew it. And now we're 0-2. Now we have to run the table and get a ton of help to make the playoffs. So my season is effectively on life support in South Bend. But we move on real quick. If you can't produce in this college football era, if you can't produce in the NIL era with the money being thrown around and you're paying millions of dollars for quarterbacks, you're going to get fired. Deshaun Foster, gone at UCLA. Brett Fry, gone at Virginia Tech. I don't know how those teams are going to rebound. It's going to be some serious rebuilding in those programs, but hopefully they get back to prominence because college football is better with both of them at or near the top. We have some intriguing matchups as USC takes on Michigan State. Both teams are undefeated. I think USC from hopes I have to root for USC now to be perfect the rest of the way. South Carolina is coming off a loss as they dropped out of the top 25. They take on Missouri, who's in the top 25. So that'll be an interesting matchup to see where they can come after their loss to Vandy. Vandy, heck yeah, go Vandy. My upset alert pick of the week is Tulane over Ole Miss. I called Georgia Tech over Clemson last week, so what's up? At least I know a little bit about this sport that is college football. I was surprised it happened. It was a great game. There was a lot of great games until that 7:30 NBC time slot game. That game I wish I could forget, but I don't want to digress on how the fact that we don't have a defense and our quarterback is young and there was excuse. I can make excuses for why Notre Dame lost to Texas A&M, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to power forward and talk about the 3 top 25 matchups that we have this week. Oklahoma takes on Auburn in an SEC matchup, and Oklahoma looks great with John Mateer at the helm. They look like the Oklahoma of old and not the Oklahoma of last year. Give me Oklahoma over Auburn, but it's going to be close. It's going to be a dogfight. Texas Tech, Big 12 versus Utah. Give me Utah. They traditionally win these games. Texas Tech, though, looks to be back into the driver's seat after a great NIL and transfer portal off season, but I still like Utah. Illinois, number 9 Illinois, they take on IU, who's traditionally been on the cupcake board scene here. They're off it for the first time in 2025 as I stutter. Congratulations. Now win the game, but I don't think you're going to win the game because I really like what Illinois is doing. So Indiana's going to take their first loss of the season here. I made it. We made it to the end. If you're still here, thank you. And if you're still here, he tackled him on 4th down in the 4th quarter as he was about to sack his quarterback. There was no egregiousness about it. It was a